You are listening to the Talkin' Ball Podcast. Presented by Will and Kyle. Wow. That's an intro.
Yes, well, you made the intro.
I did make the intro, but still, it's pretty cool.
It is very cool. I remember you sent that to me last week, and I was like, yeah, this is very cool.
It's let's see, it's like a 30-something second intro, and took me about just over an hour to make.
Yeah, easy. I think I called dibs on the outro. So
Yes, you did.
I've been a little busy with work, but I'll get that going.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. Well, Kyle, spring training is rolling. The WBC is rolling. We can definitely get into a lot of that stuff. But what are your thoughts? Early thoughts so far on overall on how the Giants are doing in spring training?
Yeah. So from what I've seen, I watched the nighttime game against the Mariners on Wednesday, and I watched the whole way through. I got to hear how Matt Chapman and the others here feel about Tony Vitello so far.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, he's a character. They're definitely treating him kind of like he's a rookie himself. Kind of like...
Well, he is.
Exactly, yeah. He definitely still sounds like he needs more, training. He's got some stuff he still needs to learn.
Still very small sample size.
Yeah. But from what I've seen, the Giants as a whole in spring training, the young guys, the unproven guys, the non-roster invites, have been the ones that have stood out for the Giants, which I think is great for their future.
Yeah.
One name that I want to mention specifically, I told you about this guy.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know who Jake Holton is, but after Wednesday, I do now.
I think a lot of people do.
I'll be keeping an eye on him. I don't even think he's on the Giants' top 30.
Well, I don't know. He's probably out of single or double A. I'd have to guess.
I mean, if he was part of that San Jose squad, then that makes so much more sense.
Well, I think, yeah. I mean, there's multiple names. Another name that has stood out to me is, I think his name is Victor Barry-Cotto.
Yeah.
He's been smacking the ball pretty good.
Yeah, and then Jesus Rodriguez.
Oh, the catcher?
He was trending because he started a game at second base.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he was making plays at second base. So if you could use a catcher second base utility guy, that would be interesting.
Well,
and then one more name I want to give shout out to. I forgot his first name, but Mr. Oliva.
Oh, isn't it Jared Oliva, I want to say?
Yes. And
not
for
Tony
people,
Oliva.
Yeah, for people trying to correct us, it's Oliva.
It's spelled the same way as Tony Oliva, but it's pronounced Oliva. Yeah. Yes, I do know about that guy. Oh, another guy, Buddy Kennedy. The Giants' own version of oh gosh, what was the name of the guy that was on the Burger? Jake Burger. Their own version of Jake Burger.
He's not that big looking.
Well, but he was Buddy Kennedy was another one of those guys that he was a free agent. He was with Cleveland.
Yeah, they claimed him off waivers.
That, or he was just the Cleveland let him go and they picked him up.
Yeah, and then Eric Haas hitting a grand slam in the week, and then Jake Holton hitting a grand slam on Wednesday, which puts the Giants at the top in terms of runs scored and team batting average so far this spring.
Yeah.
Which I was not expecting.
Well, remember, the Giants did bring in, Tony Vitello did bring in the former Blue Jays hitting coach who helped the Blue Jays have the number one statistical offense last year.
And turned Vladdy into who he is. Turned Vladdy, turned Bo, Alejandro Kirk, all those guys.
Yep.
High batting averages. That's what I'm looking for. High batting averages.
High batting averages and lots of contact.
Yes. But literally just putting the ball in play. Last year they were so flaccid with runners in scoring position.
Right.
Just strikeout, pop
and up. You know what? Strikeouts are always going to be there. The Giants still, I think, from what I saw or heard something, the Giants still have struck out quite a bit, but everybody's going to strike out.
Yeah.
But
But as long as they can like perform in the moments where they need to, that won't be a problem.
Well, yeah, in obvious situations, like if your leadoff guy gets a double, right, and the next guy up, the very least you have to do the least you can do is at least move the runner over.
Yep, get him over. All you have to do is like cue a ball to second base or to the corner.
Yeah, heck, to the right side of the field.
Like sacrifice your at bat. Like sacrifice your average for a bunt. Like just do it.
Yeah, and that'll lead.
Like I don't even think that goes on your thing too. Like a sack bunt doesn't go against your average.
Probably not. And then even doing stuff like that would even lead to team stats being better.
I'm hoping with Tony Vitello he brings back some small ball because you know how in college they always play small ball.
Well, the Giants have been bunting and they've been stealing.
Yeah, like
stealing bases.
Going back to Mr. Oliva. He apparently stole 56 bases last year.
Yeah, I heard that.
And he stole some bases on Wednesday, which I was impressed. He gets good jumps. He is very fast.
Yeah.
Same with I see Tyler Fitzgerald is starting to steal bases now. I think even Matos is stealing bases.
Tyler Fitzgerald for me is tough.
Yeah, Tyler Fitzgerald, I think if he wants to stay on the roster this year, he needs to like start being more aggressive on the bases because he has.
But he just swings and misses.
Yeah, he has some tools, but they just don't.
But the Giants, you know, they still have, obviously Luis Arias will be the starting second baseman, but I also think that the next two guys in the depth chart for second base are probably going to be in either order, Christian Koss and Casey Schmidt.
Yeah,
because Christian Koss can play heck of a defense. He can also get a timely hit too, but then Casey Schmidt is also really good with the bat. You know, Tyler Fitzgerald, he's kind
of just been there.
If he's not starting a game, he's been riding the bench or he's been going up and down from AAA.
Yeah, he had that amazing
streak where he had that
second half stretch in 2024 where like
he had like 10 home runs in 11 games or something like that.
Yeah, he was rookie of the month.
Yeah, that's right.
Like it wasn't. I thought it wasn't a fluke, but then you go to last year and like what happened?
Yeah, you know, and it's interesting because Tyler Fitzgerald was another one of those utility guys that they would, you know, back when the Kapler regime was still around, Fitzgerald would play out in the outfield too, and maybe he would play a couple spots in the outfield like the last couple seasons with Bob Melvin, but you know, like I said, for me it's too inconsistent to see that. You know, I don't know like how many options he has left or if he starts in AAA or something like that. But
yeah, I think unfortunately one of those three guys, Koss, Schmidt, or Fitz, one of them I think is going to have to be left in AAA. It unfortunately might be Koss just due to.
You think so?
Yeah, just due to
experience-wise.
Yeah, experience and likable bias because for some reason Schmidt seems untouchable. For as underwhelming as he seems.
Well,
I mean, he had a decent season last year compared to like
but he got hurt.
Seasons. Yeah, but I feel like he's getting a lot more chances than like Christian Koss.
I'd say so, right? Because you know, Arias will be the starting second baseman, and he's a lefty, and Schmidt is a righty. So
I honestly think, personally, if you ask me, I take Koss just for the versatility. Cause you can put him anywhere. That's where I think
I'd take either one.
I think that's where Fitz comes in too, because he can also do the same. But I feel like Koss is better.
Yeah,
especially defensively.
Yeah, that's true.
It all is up just to Koss's bat. I hear he's been doing a little better with his plate discipline. Same with Fitz, but I don't know. It's just I'm curious to see who they pick at the end because that's up to Vitello and staff.
Speaking of plate discipline, Grant McRae has been having a very good spring so far.
Yeah,
everybody's saying, I've been listening to the radio broadcast and the TV broadcast, that his eye at the strike zone when he's at the plate is so much better now compared to at the end of the season last year.
Yeah, I think he probably knows this is his last chance to be on the squad. Otherwise, he'd probably get either traded or just never see the majors again. Yeah, because he has the speed and he's got amazing defense. He got a cannon for an arm.
Oh, he had that huge play against the Dodgers.
But but
last season.
the bat is just not there. It's like a curse with Giants outfielders. You have incredible defense, but they can't even hit for an average above 250. I mean, heck, not even above 230 sometimes.
Well,
like it's been a curse for like over a decade. I feel.
No, you're right. I mean, naturally, the Giants team batting average is lower than, a big cluster of the rest of the teams in the league. And a big part of that is because of where the Giants play. Physically, Oracle Park is, it's the ultimate pitcher's ballpark, which leads to the fact that the Giants team batting averages and like home run numbers and RBI numbers have, been historically on the lower side since they've been at Oracle Park. And that's just because of, the way the ballpark is.
And then I'm gonna
the lone exception being Barry Bonds.
I was going to say I'm gonna shoot a counterclaim. Him and Jeff Kent.
Well, okay, yeah, one actual Hall of Famer and one guy who should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
But we
didn't talk about what Jeff Kent said on air, huh?
We can get into that.
Oh my goodness.
But it's just we've been to Giants games our whole life, right? And you don't go expecting to see, a home run derby, right? Maybe you did when Bonds was still playing, but it's not like going to a game at Dodger Stadium or Petco Park, and that's just those are two completely outdoor uncovered stadiums too. But obviously the climate is completely different down there, right?
Yeah.
Up here we have to deal with the marine layer and the fog, and
you got the wind.
The air is a little bit
colder,
has more moisture, and it's denser. Exactly. So
ball's not going to fly as far.
But not to say that the Giants don't have any positive offensive production.
Yeah, like we saw Devers, like he hit more home runs.
Devers can whack the ball.
He hit more home runs with the Giants than he did with the Red Sox last year.
Yeah.
So
and Adames was the first, Giant in a full season to hit 30 since Bonds.
Yeah, he's got dead center pop easily. So I'm not concerned about the home run pop.
It's just like the batting average in general.
I'm more for batting average because sometimes a lot of teams, they just swing for the fences.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's what the Giants were trying to do last year, especially, I don't know if it's just because Adames and Willie are pure, like, power swing guys.
And, this even, fuels the fire of when in 2021, when the Giants had the craziest seasons of all time, when they led the league in pitch hit home runs. I don't think they led the league in regular season homers.
No,
they were
definitely not.
Probably at least top 10.
I don't know.
Really? But they led the league in pitch hit home runs.
Thank you, Austin Slater.
Yeah. But
I think Slater had like 6 of them or something.
I think what I'm getting out of this is the fact that the Giants are trying to evolve their offensive approach, right? They're bringing in this new regime with new hitting coach and obviously new manager. But, I feel like if you're the Giants, you just have to have this mindset of trying to make an impact every single time you get up to the plate. Because we hear the broadcasters, we hear Kruk and Kipe say every single game, put the ball in play. Mm-hmm. We hear John and Dave on the radio say, put the ball in play. Because if you do that, then you're going to provide offensive chances to score.
Good things will happen.
And have the Giants been doing that much lately?
Not at all.
Not a lot.
Like, I can answer that for you. Like, no, not at all. It's a very frustrating. Like, I'm hoping that's the part that changes, because that was like literally the one thing. And also, please, for the love of God, whoever comes up through the bullpen through spring training,
that's another
if we are
issue.
closing a game in the 9th inning, please, for the love of God, do not let it be Ryan Walker.
Of all of the position groups that the Giants have right now that could be banged up, it's their bullpen.
Right now, I know we signed Jason Foley to a 1-year deal, and he's not going to be back until I think
the Giants signed a couple, 2 or 3 relievers, but at least 2 or 3 of them you won't see at least until the middle of this season.
Yeah, I think Foley is out till July because he's recovering from TJ. We didn't sign any other major league deals to relievers though.
Not like a Devin Williams or a Edwin Diaz, but
nope.
Obviously, All-Star Randy Rodriguez will be out the whole year with Tommy John.
Yeah, he won't be back till 2027.
Flamethrower Joel Peguero hurt his I want to say his hamstring or something, or one of his pitching arm. I don't know, but he's gonna probably miss the rest of camp, is what I hear.
But he should be ready for opening day, or if
Well,
not, he'll be back in April at the latest.
Right. So, I think if you're the Giants, do you try to remedy temporarily the situation with their young arms, or just try to
one person
come up with an emergency situation? Or
one person I saw that we invited was I hadn't heard this name in years, Mr. Michael Fulmer.
Michael Fulmer. Oh yeah,
former AL Rookie of the Year for the Detroit Tigers a decade ago.
How about that?
He has been lights out for the Giants in spring training so far. He has a walks issue, but I think he gave up a run on Wednesday, but up until that point, he hadn't given up a hit or a run in like 3 or 4 appearances. So I don't think he's a closer option, but maybe like a long reliever option, because he did start out his career as a starter.
Okay, and like right now off the top of my head, since his first, because he started the first Giants spring training game, have we seen Birdsong pitch?
I don't think he's pitched at all. I
don't know if he's hurt or if they're just not pitching him, but that's another storyline too.
I don't know. I think he might have sealed his fate.
Wow.
So there's
knows?
also some other pitchers. I saw Carson Seymour.
He's been pretty decent.
Yeah, I remember last year I was like, why is this guy in the league? Like, this guy is absolutely terrible. And Kruk said it perfectly. It's like he does everything right except trying to finish off hitters. He had like barely any strikeouts in a small sample size of like 30-something games.
Have we seen Trevor McDonald pitch at all?
Yes.
Okay.
He pitched a few times. I think he started a game potentially. Yeah. I really like Trevor McDonald and what he can bring.
I was at his first career start, the final Friday game against the Rockies, the Willie Mack Award game. He started that game and he went like 6 strong.
Dude, he struck out like what, 12?
Yeah, double digits.
It was crazy. Like, I think we've mentioned this one before, but I love the clip where he threw a slider. It started in the left-handed batter's box on a righty, and it just finished on the other side, and the guy still swung.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, it was nasty, but wow.
So I think it's safe to say that the Giants have to still figure out their pitching situation, but this is also the time where we're getting into spring training, where we're getting into the middle of it. There's only 2 weeks from this coming Wednesday is opening night.
Yep.
So the Giants are going to have to start making decisions on who to send out of camp, to put in minor league camp or send outright to AAA or AA or things like that, or like who they're going to keep and who they're going to cut.
Yeah. Well, the way it sounds right now is the projected rotation is going to be Webb, Ray, Hauser, Maley, and Roop.
Roop, yeah, that's what
Roop definitely earned a spot in the rotation last year.
Yeah, he had I think he had.
He almost tore his ACL, but
that was a huge scare.
Thank God he didn't.
That game in San Diego. But Roop made a statement. If he can stay healthy, he could have a chance to.
Heck, he could start 30 games.
Yeah, well, that's another one. He's another one of those young arms that they got to make sure stays fresh as possible throughout the season.
I think Adrian Hauser is another wild card too, because he's marked fragile in my eyes.
Well, he had last year he was with the White Sox and the Rays, and I know that they showed it because did you watch the 30 teams in 30 days on MLB Network, the Giants feature?
Did they have like a 30 for 30?
No. So what MLB Network does every spring training is they have a program called 30 teams in 30 days. So
I've heard about
they send the MLB Network people to every club, and they do like a 20-25 minute feature on they interview some of the players. They obviously interview the manager and some of the other coaches. And so when they spotlighted the Giants last week, I want to say, and so they talked with Matt Chapman, Tony Vitello, Logan Webb, Buster Posey, of course, and the Giants, the MLB Network guys think that this team has a good shot of getting into the playoffs, I want to say that Yonder, because Yonder Alonso is with MLB Network, he said he thinks that the Giants will win like 86 or 87 games. But then, gosh, I'm drawing a blank.
That's like a fair projection.
Who's the main guy on MLB Network?
Harold Reynolds?
Harold Reynolds. No, not Harold Reynolds. The other guy. Gosh,
Oh,
I'm so
yeah,
mad.
Matt Vasgersian.
Not Matt Vasgersian. This is killing me. He's been on MLB Network. Anyways, they base. Let's see. This is killing me. I gotta find this.
I see his face.
Yeah, I know. I see his face too. Greg Amsinger. That's who I'm thinking of. Yeah. He, because he's the main anchor, and so it was Greg Amsinger and Yonder Alonso were out with the Giants. Anyways, Amsinger said he thinks the Giants could win like 91 games.
I feel like that's if everything goes right. Like if Hauser stays healthy, if Maley keeps up his pace from last season, if Webb stays dominant, if Ray can figure out how to stop walking people and keep the pitch count down, and then if Roop can not get hurt again, that would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
And if the bullpen doesn't want to blow chunks every other game, and if the hitting can do what we want it to do this year,
what we always we always expect the Giants to do. We'll see if they can do it. So, but yeah, I think there's always going to be an equal, close to an equal amount of positives and an equal amount of negative takeaways out of spring training. And there's still a handful of spring training games left.
Mm-hmm.
But I think so far, the Giants, they've been whacking the ball, and like they don't even, like they were saying, currently right now, the entirety of the Giants starting outfield is playing in the WBC. So the Tony Vitello is right now has the opportunity to play a bunch of these young guys that probably haven't seen a lot of playing time so far. So like the Bo Davidsons and
that dude is built like a freight train.
They call him the young Barry Bonds.
Yeah, he looks massive.
It looks like he looks
like a linebacker.
It looks like he uses a Barry Bonds Sam bat. The bats that Barry Bonds used.
Yeah, that bat he swings, it looks like a twig. Like I was hoping to see him like maybe pop one into onto the lawn on Wednesday, but
the bats that Bonds used were like 34 inches, close to 30 ounces. They were huge.
They weren't.
No, they weren't.
Bonds, I'm pretty sure Bonds only swung like a 32 and a half. Because he always wanted to crowd the plate.
Well, he choked up too.
Yeah, he choked up, and he also crowded the plate so he could turn on a ball and also just breach those outside pitches. Not that he would need to. He would always.
Right. Well,
I think he pulled 90% of his home runs.
Yes, Bonds had plenty of enough power to hit tanks while choking up on a bat.
But yeah, no, he had a small bat. I'm pretty sure it was like a 32-30.
Oh, I'm just sick because the baseball bat pros, they did a video last year at Oracle Park, and they were trying to hit splash hits with Barry Bonds, the bats that Bonds used.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I mean there's a lot to like. I really think so. If the Giants can just establish their identity and try to stay as consistently healthy as they can throughout the season. Maybe if they can get a breakout from Eldridge, heck, even
I forgot about. I didn't even think about Eldridge.
Yeah,
dude, I'm so excited for Eldridge. If anyone watching saw him go lefty, hit an opposite field
113 mile an hour, like
all the way to the wall,
a seed.
I'm like, dude, how can you
opposite field to left center
off a lefty? Like, how can you not be excited for that? Like, he is so comfortable swinging against both sides.
It was a line drive that was probably only 20 or 25 feet off the ground,
probably less. Like that thing was,
but it didn't even take 6 hops to get out to the fence.
That thing jumped off the bat. Like, I am so excited to see him playing.
Well, I got to see him once in that final game that I went to last year. Maybe he had a hit, but he's huge. He's huge. I think he's like 6'7" or 6'8".
He's huge. He is powerful, and he is the future.
Yeah. Well,
I'm so excited to see him play.
Hopefully. That's what we hope.
Who was the idiot who said apparently that he's not going to be ready until next year?
We were talking about this.
Oh my God, that pissed me off.
I think there was some guy on one of the guys on KMBR said it.
One of the guys on the Warrior or like the
Niners reporters or something. He was like,
Stick
Oh,
to
I think Eldridge is at least a year away. And
I'm like,
whoa,
stick to football, bro.
that's quite the take. No, I think there's a lot to like with Eldridge. Heck, did you even see what Aaron Judge said in the game that the Giants and Team USA played? It was an exhibition game that they played on Tuesday.
I kind of
Aaron Judge got on first base when Eldridge was playing on first, and apparently after the game, Eldridge was telling reporters that Judge told him, "Yeah, I hope to see you playing in this position in the next few years."
Yeah.
So that's a lot of talk.
It's a lot of hype, especially from Judge. If you get Judge's seal of approval, then that's all you need to have.
Yeah. Imagine if
Eldridge had the build of Judge.
Imagine if the Giants could have had the 1, 2, 3 in their lineup of, bless you, sir, of their batting leadoff Ohtani, hit in second Bryce Eldridge, hit in third Aaron Judge.
Hey, if it was up to that point, I don't even think they would have been
hitting
able to
clean up
draft
Carlos Correa.
No, they would not have even. I don't even think they would have drafted Eldridge at that point. No. They wouldn't have been in that position to need.
Anyways, I'm getting carried away, but yeah, it's just pretty cool to see, a little bit of the hype that Bryce Eldridge has been getting so far this spring.
Yeah. I'm very excited. I think that's all the Giants news. Oh, well, there's one more piece of Giants news.
Yeah.
Logan Webb today. It's Friday, March
6th.
Is there another Friday the 13th next week? Wow.
Yeah.
Logan Webb is starting game 1 for pool play for Team USA.
Brazil.
Which
at Daikin Park in Houston.
Don't say Daikin.
I still call it Minute Maid.
It's Minute Maid. That's
It'll always be Minute Maid.
That's like us thinking it's not Oracle Park. It's always going to be AT&T Park.
Well, yeah, maybe AT&T Park for us, or
for
when
parents.
We were Pac Bell Park.
Yeah, if our parents are like, it's not Oracle Park.
Well, and I forget what the Houston ballpark, what it was before Minute Maid, but it was.
I think it was always Minute Maid.
No, it was a different name, but still, yeah, Logan Webb gets to pitch.
Because they're probably going to have to save Scooble for his one start that he's going to have to make.
Yeah.
Which, I get it. He's going to get a bag and a half in the offseason. And also some timeshares and half of NASA's space station.
Mm-hmm.
But really, you only start one game when you were supposed to be repping Team USA potentially as a captain.
Yeah, that's true.
What?
Hey, what better opportunity for Logan Webb to be the first pitcher out the gate for Team USA?
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive. We'll see how long he pitches, because one of the unique things with the World Baseball Classic is that there are pitch limits.
Yes.
In pool play,
it's like what?
And then the
75?
quarters and semis, and then the championship game.
What's the limit for pool play? It's like 75 or 50?
It's the lowest amount.
Yeah, so knowing Webb, I trust him to
Maybe he'll go 4 or 5.
Yeah, maybe just be like a ground ball specialist.
Ground balls.
Not just pitch for strikeouts.
Yeah, they're going to go up against Dante Bichette Jr.
I'm like, what?
I know. When I saw that he was playing on Team Brazil, I was like, whoa.
Like, no offense to Brazil, but you're going up against a wagon.
Mm-hmm.
USA should hypothetically win.
Well,
but we'll see.
So Daikin Park was originally called Enron Field in Houston. Then it was and then formerly Astros Field, and then obviously you and I know it as Minute Maid Park. But yeah,
Minute Maid's definitely better.
Right. Because when Pac Bell Park originally opened, then I think they called it SBC Park, right? Because, SBC Global, you ever heard of that domain?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they were bought out by the American Telephone and Telegraph Company, hence AT&T Park. Anyways, that's we could have a whole episode about our favorite ballpark names.
I know.
But anyways, let's shift gears here and talk about the WBC, because it's only happens every 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, I saw a clip. I didn't watch the game, but like Australia versus Chinese Taipei.
Yeah, did you see the clip of the Australia catcher?
Yep.
Tried to shake it was
the hitter.
So the Czech hitter wanted to shake, have a friendly shake of the hands with
like good luck
the Australia catcher, and the catcher just shook his head.
He's just like, nah, we're not doing that.
But then I think at the end the Australia guy cleared it up, and like there was no malicious intent. But
I just
still, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I think knowing Australia, they probably just don't go like that, because like you consider their sports, they play like rugby.
And Australian football.
I don't think you shake hands before you tackle each other to the ground.
Well, this is a big deal, and I know that the Czech Republic team, they sometimes are, a lot of people jump on that bandwagon because there was that viral video from the last WBC where that one Czech pitcher struck out Ohtani. And he's pitching again in this baseball classic right now. But that went viral for a little bit. But
may Ohtani never face him again.
Oh my gosh!
It's his biggest weakness.
Speaking of Ohtani, he picks up right where he left off.
God, I
hate
how loaded Japan
is. He went 3 for 4, I think, in his game last night with a grand slam. He was a hit short of the cycle.
Just a measly grand slam, nothing big.
Of all of the people who could be broadcasting Japan's games over in Japan right now, is Steven Nelson. He's the radio broadcaster for the Dodgers.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Great. Infinite glazing.
I was listening to the Murph and Marcus show this morning. That's literally what Murph was saying. It's like, that's the ultimate Dodger glazing right there.
Yes, I get it.
On his call for Ohtani's grand slam, he was like, Ohtani, of course. I'm like, oh
yeah, gosh. Of course.
The ultimate Joe Davis mimicry. Oh yeah, and Joe Davis is the main guy.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Joe
doing
Davis
Fox.
Yep, we get to hear Joe Davis glaze the Dodgers.
Anywhere there's Ohtani or any Dodger, there's always a Dodger broadcaster involved.
Are there even any Dodgers on Team USA this year besides Kershaw?
Will Smith.
Oh, yeah. He's not the starter though.
No, Cal Raleigh's the starter.
They're probably gonna find a way to make it about the Dodgers though. Watch. There's Team USA, maybe this team could be the Dodgers. Ha 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 ha.
Well, so yeah. Anyways, Japan is stacked.
Japan, yeah.
They call themselves Samurai Japan. That's their team name.
That's pretty tough.
It is pretty cool.
One thing I saw, which was a little confusing, is Seiya Suzuki's playing center field.
He's playing center?
Yeah. They have no one else. It's either that or I don't think Yoshida's in this year or Murakami.
No, Murakami and Kazuma Okamoto, they're all in it.
Okamoto? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's at third.
No, Okamoto's first. Or is Murakami first baseman? I don't remember.
I think they're both corner players.
Okay.
But yeah, Yoshida I don't think is participating this year, but I know Suzuki is. And he's playing center field, which I'm like, that's a little confusing.
Well, and then on the mound, obviously they had Yamamoto. He pitched pretty well.
No Sasaki though.
No Sasaki. He's not having the greatest of springs so far.
Neither was Yamamoto either.
Oh yeah, Damas. Homer.
Damas had a really great at bat against 3-2 breaking ball. Yeah, Damas. That was
he nuked one out in the left field.
I think that was his first hit of the.
It was his first
hit
of the spring.
Spring.
Yeah. Well,
and who else do we have? Oh, I'm trying to think. Other players, I have them all in my head. You got Heliot Ramos playing for Team Puerto Rico. You got
Jung-Hoo Lee, Korea. He's the captain.
And then you got Luis.
Did you see that he rolled his ankle at the Tokyo Dome?
Oh, of course he did.
But then he said that it's okay and he'll be fine.
Jesus.
But that's the last thing you want is for if your player's playing the WBC to get hurt.
Yeah. That's the one goal.
Luis Ariz is on Team Venezuela. I think they're playing as we speak.
Tristan Beck is on
Team Great Britain.
And he's playing right now. Harrison Bader's on Team
Israel. They play tomorrow. And then
I think that's it.
No, there's another guy. He's a pitcher.
Reliever.
His name is I want to say it's Raver San Martin. He was with the Reds last year.
Yeah, he's playing for
people call him Jimmy because he looks like Jimmy Butler.
That's funny. He's pitching for Cuba? Or Venezuela?
Maybe the Dominican
or Colombia?
Republic.
Colombia.
It might be Colombia, maybe.
I think it's Colombia.
Yeah. So, yeah, and then, of course, everybody knows how stacked Team USA is, headlined by Judge.
They're the
Bobby Witt.
Immediate favorites.
And, heck, I saw this thing that the favorite to win WBC MVP is Bobby Witt.
Bobby Witt Jr.? Yeah. Okay, one thing I saw, which actually got me thinking, is Trey Turner is nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
It did
Is
come
he
to
even
my-
on the team?
No. There was an interview before when he reported spring training. He was like, "Yeah, I was waiting for the call, but it just never happened."
Interesting.
I was like, "Really?" I'm like, "He was the new age Captain America. Like he carried he carried Team USA
Well,
last
he had
time.
his moments, the Grand Slams and stuff.
Yeah, he carried Team USA.
But then, yeah, so obviously they don't have a Trey Turner. They obviously don't have a Mike Trout. So who's going to be coming out with the American flag?
Yeah, well, they don't have
to be Judge probably, but
they don't have Corbin Carroll anymore.
right, he got hurt. But Roman Anthony, he's playing. He hit a nuke.
Okay, yeah. A bunch of these like young guys. I do like the fact that like the young guys,
like PCA, Pete Crow Armstrong,
like PCA, Nolan McLean, all these unproven guys who like people think they're gonna be good, but what if they just flame out?
Right.
I don't think they will. But like people like Roman Anthony, Nolan McLean, I'm like, okay, you put them on the biggest stage, that's gonna be a lot of pressure. Well, obviously Anthony's not gonna be a starter because they still have a full outfield.
So yeah, it would be Bobby Witt, Aaron Judge, and not Bryce Harper. Right?
Harper's playing first base.
Right, he's first. Who's the third outfielder for Team USA?
Well, you said Bobby for some reason. Buxton.
Oh, Buxton.
That's Buxton, PCA, and Judge.
Yeah, Bobby Witt's a shortstop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then second base, you have Bryce Turang. Third base. Right. Oh, who's playing third base?
Yeah, who's playing third?
Oh, shoot. Who's playing? Oh,
it's not Chapman, obviously.
God, we had this problem, I think, last time.
Dude, who's playing third?
I don't know. I forget. We know DH is going to be Trout, probably.
Yeah.
Or Goldschmidt.
I wonder if the lineup is out.
God dang it. Third base. It's not Arenado.
No, Arenado's on team.
Third base. Who's a good third baseman?
You're gonna hate yourself when I tell you who it is.
What?
Alex Bregman.
Oh, right. I forgot.
I know I forgot about that guy.
Dang,
that's right. The guy who signed with the Cubs.
Yeah, I forgot he was playing for.
Who left USA. The Red Sox in the dust. No, so that'll be interesting. I forget who else is in the Team USA's pool other than Brazil. Maybe it's Mexico.
Mexico and Great Britain.
Oh, okay. So USA.
I think that makes up Pool B.
Each pool has 4 teams. I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're in the pool with Mexico, so that means we're with Great Britain and I think and Brazil. So is
Canada in it too?
No, Canada's in C, I think.
Oh, so they play in Miami?
Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah. So that'll be tonight. That'll be really fun to watch. It's fun to see, especially a giant who's getting a lot of spotlight, as Logan Webb will get the spotlight tonight.
Yeah, he's finally getting all the attention he deserves.
He deserves it.
Yeah, he's getting all the fame he deserves.
He's settling into the prime of his career, where every year he could be a perennial Cy Young contender. He's
gotten Cy Young votes
All-star.
Like the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
Like ace material.
It's really cool to see this starting to come to fruition because,
he's only getting better.
Yeah, and we remember in 2019 when he made his debut and no one
knew
who he was.
No, I don't remember. I don't even remember him. I remember the name Logan Webb in 2021. I don't even remember him in 2020.
2020 he pitched, but 2020
the Giants' best
pitcher was
Kevin Gausman.
Right. But then 2021, Logan Webb just went crazy, and he had if the Giants would have gone deep into those playoffs, Logan Webb could have been one of the players of the playoffs.
Absolutely,
because he pitched.
He was wasted.
He pitched 8 innings in Game 1 of the NLDS, and he pitched like 7 or 8 in Game 5.
Shutout innings, and then it was wasted.
He's really defining himself as one of the premier low contact and ground ball inducing pitchers, because
his strikeout numbers keep going up.
That's
too.
what he throws,
that's
are sinkers and changeups, and then
he adapted a cutter.
Well, he's got a cutter and a high 4-seamer that he can get hitters to chase.
It's great because the speed difference on his changeup compared to his sinker, it's 5 miles an hour, but the break is so much.
But it's also his
different.
Mechanics.
It's also his
mechanics are just off the charts because how he's able to get that much spin on the ball
with his location and his tunneling. The whole process of tunneling.
No.
Okay, so tunneling pretty much is you start a pitch in the same exact location. Say you want to go like an outside sinker,
right?
Like
on a righty hitter or lefty,
like the outside bottom corner.
Okay.
With a sinker. So to tunnel them, you pitch the changeup, say, because the changeup's going to break down more,
Yeah.
which is going to make him chase. You throw it in the same spot that the sinker was going to start at. So thinking like, okay, it's going to be a sinker, and then they don't expect the massive dip that the changeup's going to induce.
Right.
So like when you look at Logan Webb, just keep that in mind when he's pitching. He's going to do some tunneling to the best of his abilities, which is what I think he's really good at.
And there's also one thing that I wanted just to throw in here. I feel like I'm going to appreciate Patrick Bailey even more because ABS is helping the Giants when Patrick Bailey is catching.
Yeah.
Did you see that one instance? It was the game where it was the first female umpire who started last year. She was calling balls and strikes in the game or something, and it was like a 2-1 count, and it was Logan Webb was pitching. So I think it would have been this past Sunday because that was Logan Webb's last Giants start before WBC. But anyways, Webb threw a pitch. He threw like a sinker on the outside to a righty, and Patrick Bailey set up inside, right? So, but Bailey had to move his glove, to his opposite side to catch the ball. It was in the strike zone, but because Bailey switched his position, the umpire called it a ball. But it was actually a strike. So Bailey tapped his head, and didn't even take 10 seconds. Yeah, and they overturned it to being a strike.
Because catchers know the plate best. Like I saw what you were talking about on Wednesday. Like Andrew Kisner, the catcher for the Mariners.
Yeah, that's right.
He caught what he thought was strike 3 on the outside corner, but
they called it a ball.
They called it a ball, and then he immediately, instantly, was like, "Nope," tapping his head.
Yeah,
and it was so. I feel bad. I think it was Eric.
Less
Haas.
than a tenth of an inch.
I was like, wow.
Those are the crazy ones. Like, oh my gosh. I thought it had to be like a quarter of an inch had to be in the strike zone. Right. For the pitches that miss like 2 to 3 inches, that's understandable. But then the ones that are less than an inch in difference between being a ball and a strike, those are just insane.
Yeah, people are also saying the hitter should not be doing it because even if you end up being wrong, you just look like an idiot now.
Right. Did you see it wasn't a hitter, but did you see the viral video of when the Yankees were playing and Austin Wells, he caught a pitch where the pitcher was like, "Oh, I want to challenge it," and Austin Wells shook his head, "No, don't challenge it," but the pitcher did it anyway, and the Yankees lost that challenge.
Yeah, like it
really should be the catcher.
Yeah, it should
on the pitching side.
Yeah, it should divvy down to who can call it. Like if the manager thinks that the hitter
it can't be the manager.
Up,
it has to be instantaneous.
Yeah, it's
like not even a second of time.
Like there's so many weird loopholes in this challenge. Like I think it's a good thing, but it probably can get very out of hand if it's handled incorrectly.
So
but I don't know. It's really like it's a process. It's gonna be in the league this year, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be the first time.
This could either go very good or end up being very bad. Like imagine it's a bases loaded situation, right. Bottom 9, like it's a walk-off walk, or like someone gets rung up.
I saw, I think it was yesterday or the day before, there was, I think it was the Braves, their game ended on ABS challenge.
Like that's, yeah. I remember that. I'm like, that's crazy how games
what if the World Series comes down to that? What if a perfect game comes down to ABS challenge? Because you know that they're going to challenge it.
See, like that
on a close pitch.
When you say it like that, I feel like that kind of just takes away from the genuineness of the game. It's like, I get there's a lot of things that we can do to make it more fair, but at the same time, I'm like, that's what made baseball so great. Is like, you didn't need challenges. Like people make mistakes. Like this is the one game where I feel like people could make mistakes and just go on with their lives. Like how many
there's still plays humans
and stuff.
It's not like Angel Hernandez, though. Did you see that funny meme of it was the Taipei, Australia game? The home plate umpire was terrible. And I saw this funny joke that, Angel Hernandez is umpiring the first WBC game.
I didn't see it.
Well, again, like what I was saying, the umpires, they're still making the initial calls. It's their judgment.
Yeah, I think the umpires themselves, they're for it, but they're also like, I don't know, they're probably also not a fan of it at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it just puts more pressure on them to do their job better.
Yeah.
But again, they're human. They're not perfect. They're
Right.
they're not robots.
We're not going to see any more or hardly any Aaron Boone crash outs
I highly doubt
on
that.
Laz Diaz.
I highly doubt that.
Those are hilarious. Hey, I'm sure there was this popular story because earlier in the week, the Pat McAfee show was out in Arizona because they were interviewing all the USA players, and they were talking to Bryce Harper, and they were talking to Bryce Harper about when in 2019 he almost was going to sign with the Giants, and when Pat McAfee asked him why he didn't, he was like, "Oh, it's because Boch said that it was going to be his last year." Bryce Harper wanted to play for Bochy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it wasn't taxes.
Nope.
Really? I didn't hear
Two
about
things,
that part.
certain in life, death and taxes.
Oh, dude.
And Shohei Ohtani hitting home runs.
God.
But yeah,
see,
that's pretty crazy.
That's
Bryce Harper.
That's painful.
I wonder, yeah. Well, and then I was going to say, I wonder if it was kind of the same with Stanton, because Stanton,
I'm pretty sure
in
was
the mix with the Giants, but he signed with.
I'm pretty sure Stanton was. Stanton, I know for a fact he wanted to go to a hitter-friendly ballpark. Which,
Well,
I mean, look at what he is now.
Well, yeah, he's been injured, and he's like on the tail end of his career.
Speaking of meme, while we're on the topic of memes, there's a problem with him. He says he was in so much pain now he can't open a bag of chips.
Open a bag of chips.
So
oh my goodness,
I don't know what you do with him. You might have to just.
He missed like what, like
half
almost
of
half
last
of the
year
last year.
But he still did good when he came back. But
well, yeah, he's still always a threat.
He's still hurt.
He can't run for you know what.
Yeah, well,
He
he's
can
the
only
DH for a reason.
That's true.
Like, I don't know what you do with Stanton at this point moving forward because you gotta. God, I don't even know how much longer you have on that contract. It's a long contract.
Yeah. I did want to. This popped up looking at the top 10 farm systems in the last 10 years. Guess how many times that the Giants were in the top 10 in the last 10 years?
Probably none of them.
Twice.
Oh, wait. Let me guess the years. I think 2022?
2020 preseason, they were ranked number 10.
Oh.
And then 2021 midseason, they were ranked 8th.
That was probably because of Luciano.
Probably. But then you look at the,
because like who else was in the system?
Ramos and Matos and a lot of the younger Latin guys and Kyle Harrison. Hey, good for Kyle Harrison. I hear he's going to get a shot in Milwaukee.
Oh yeah, you went to a pitching factory.
Yeah,
which
he deserves it. I got nothing wrong with Kyle Harrison.
I'm still questioning what the Brewers' plan is. Like they had a Rookie of the Year finalist and they just traded him after 1 year. Caleb Durbin.
Oh, right. They traded him to
and
New
then
York.
Isaac Collins, too. I'm like, 1 year and he's gone already?
Yeah.
Like, you got traded to Kansas City. I'm like, what are the Brewers doing?
Well,
I know Jesus Mod is almost ready.
Is that how you say it, Mod?
I have no idea.
It looks like it's spelled MADE, like the word made.
I don't know.
I'd have to.
Jesus Made sounds a little weird.
It does. But, like, I'm looking at the number 1 teams.
Usually
it's like 2015
Astros, Dodgers.
2015 preseason and midseason. It goes preseason and midseason.
Oh, Cubs are probably up there earlier.
Well, Cubs, Red Sox, Dodgers, and then Brewers, Braves, White Sox.
Oh, Orioles.
And then for 2 straight years, the Padres had the number 1. Right, because that was when they had.
When was this?
2018 and 2019.
That was Tatis.
Tatis, yeah, they traded for Tatis, and then back when the Rays for a moment were like the best team in baseball.
That was Wander Franco.
Yeah, but then really in the last 3 years, it's been all Orioles, and now we're seeing that come to fruition with Adley Rutschman and Gunnar Henderson. And
it's stalled out a lot.
Yeah, but they still have they have high expectations this year.
I don't even think they're top 10 anymore though.
In farm system?
Yeah.
No, they're not. They're not even on it.
Yeah.
No, so the
number 1 is obviously the Dodgers.
Nope.
What?
It's the Brewers.
Oh, right.
So right now I have it right in front of me. Right now for 2026 preseason farm system rankings in MLB, it's in from 1 up to 10. The Brewers, Dodgers, Pirates, Cardinals, Tigers, Guardians, Mets, Mariners, Twins, and Rays.
Twins is interesting.
Yeah.
Twins have nothing to look forward
The
to.
Twins,
They have
mid-season last season, had the number 2 farm system. Now they're number 9. But
Really? That's because they
If you
probably
like
traded
ranking.
most of their farm system away. Well,
so
I think the reason they're so high is because of Walker Jenkins. He's I think the number 5 or number 6 prospect in all of baseball.
okay.
I've been hearing his name for years. I think he's either going to be ready this year or next year. I'm curious to see what they do with him because the Twins. Oh my God, the Twins! Just the Twins, man.
The Twins are
The Twins are the
the
Twins.
Twins are the most mid team of mid teams.
No, they're not even mid. They're terrible. They're garbage.
Yeah.
And they're owned by the Polads, which is even more garbage on top of hot garbage.
Did you hear that? Not that it's a crazy thing. It was an interesting story, but the wealthiest professional sports owner is I forget his first name, but he's from the Walton family. The Waltons started Walmart. And
Yeah.
The Waltons, they own the Broncos. So the guy who owns
Oh,
the Broncos
yeah.
just bought, I think he got a 10% stake in the Diamondbacks. I don't know. It's not
Okay.
a huge deal, but it was interesting because
That's
it's just
that could be good for the
significant
Diamondbacks.
money.
The Diamondbacks do spend money, but I don't know. Maybe getting some more
Yeah.
marketing.
Well,
Well, I mean, it's either that or buy the Rockies. I don't think.
I
Well,
guess.
yeah, he could have bought the
The
Rockies.
Rockies
He
are
could have
the-
saved the Rockies.
The Rockies are a fraudulent team. I'm
That's
sorry.
the one team that needs to sell.
Yeah.
It's like I could name so many owners
Rockies
that need
should
to
move
sell
to
right
Florida.
now.
Nah.
No,
Outlandish.
they should move to
Nashville.
I was gonna say Montreal.
Montreal. Oh, go back to Montreal. Be the Montreal Rockies.
Like everyone wants to. Well, they're not gonna be called the Rockies.
No, I know.
Like you might
Bring
as well,
back the Nordiques because
Oh Jesus!
the old hockey team,
Call them the Montreal Habs.
the Habs.
That's what they call the Canadians
Oh,
in the hockey realm.
hey, shout out the Sharks.
Oh,
They're on a
yeah.
little bit of a heater right now. They just beat
They
the
won
Canadians.
they won like 3 in a row last week.
They're on a 3 or 4 game winning streak right now because coming out of the Olympic break, they
Yeah,
lost 5 in a row.
Yeah, like this, they'll probably still make the playoffs as
Well,
like
they're
the
still
last
like
seed.
3 or 4 points out of the last wild card spot.
They either will or won't. But honestly, this season was such a boon. Like it's so.
It's such a huge feather in their cap. I mean,
It's
they're
so
not going
nice.
to, they'll get a mid-round draft pick. But
like at that point, you don't even need the mid-round draft picks. You just need the
they're just
crew
going to
to
keep
keep
developing their
developing.
players. And they just signed. They traded for that guy Kiefer Sherwood.
Sherwood, and they just
signed
extended
him
him.
to for like a 5-year extension. So
Thank you, Vancouver, for being terrible.
yeah, hey,
Like-
go Sharks. So yeah, lots of crazy stuff. I'm thinking maybe on the next episode it might be an appropriate time to maybe give our roster predictions for the Giants because
And
it'll
some,
be
like,
closer.
And some like season predictions.
Or
Still
like,
have some hot takes.
or like first half predictions.
Yeah, still have some hot takes.
Well, yeah.
Like I definitely think they'll this is a Giants tradition. They've been doing it every year.
They start off
white hot.
white hot,
Like
and then they flame out in June.
yeah, like June and July, right before the All-Star break, they usually crash.
June swoon.
And then like right
Which-
after the All-Star break,
They didn't have
just,
a June swoon last year. They had a July and August swoon.
Oh yeah, August was by far the worst year for the Giants. But
Yeah.
you
never know.
Just open and pray.
And, hey, enjoy it while you can, right?
They have
Pending lockout looming.
they have durable players that can play 150 games.
They have hitters.
They have hitters. They have a contact machine in Luis Ariz, who I'm pretty sure is just going to be the opening day leadoff batter. Problem is he can't
Maybe.
run. He's not good. He's a good leadoff hitter for getting on base, but that's about it.
Well,
Dude can't run. He is slow.
then send up Adames number 2
Adames or Ramos
or Jung Lee.
like the current.
Depends.
I'd hit
I
Jung Lee lower.
I still want to see a breakout. I need a breakout Jung Lee year because he's like now getting into the middle of his contract, right?
Yeah,
Throughout
this is
his
year
first
3.
year.
He has an opt out after next season, if there even is a season next year.
Well,
So he might get screwed.
that'll be a conversation for another day.
He's gonna get screwed over. I don't think he has any choice if he doesn't perform this year.
Yeah.
Like he was good.
He was
He was
solid.
average. He was an
all right.
average baseball player, but that
Yeah.
doesn't net you $184 million over 6
Exactly.
years.
We want to see that KBO Jung Lee,
Yeah,
the true grandson of the win. All right. Well, not this episode, but Kyle, you did say you are going to work on an outro.
I am going to work on an outro. I got a lot of things I gotta like work on digitally.
That's life, right?
Like I want to make some. I gotta make some like pamphlets on Canva and stuff, and
We should, we should be like a legit radio show and get like a soundboard so that when we're talking, we can.
Oh,
have,
dude,
like,
sign sign me up.
that would be.
I love
that would-
soundboards. It's like, how about them Giants?
And put a.
Brr, 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 brr.
Yeah, that'll. Maybe we can look into that.
Yeah, I'll buy a soundboard. I don't get paid till next week though.
Okay.
I'm buying that new Pokemon game though.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Well, good stuff. We will see you guys on the next one.
Peace.